Let's be honest, we've all been there. That moment of anticipation quickly turning into a feeling of dread. You sit down to write, ready to unleash your thoughts and ideas onto the world. You've got your coffee, your space is set, and you're ready to go. But then, the blank page stares back, a vast, empty expanse daring you to begin, challenging you to fill it with something meaningful. It's a daunting task. The blinking cursor feels less like an invitation and more like a tiny, judgmental metronome, ticking away, measuring your inadequacy. Each blink is a reminder of the words you're writing. You have a great idea, a spark of brilliance that you're excited to explore. But getting it onto the page, translating that vibrant thought into coherent prose, is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. It's elusive and frustrating. The words come out clunky, awkward, and lifeless. Or sometimes, they don't come at all. You type a sentence, then immediately delete it. This is the lonely island of the writer, a place where creativity feels like a distant shore. It's a place where self-doubt is your only company, whispering insidious suggestions in your ear, telling you your work isn't good enough. We're often taught that writing is a solitary act of genius, a lone wolf pursuit where inspiration strikes in isolation. But that myth only makes it harder, reinforcing the feeling that you're failing if you struggle alone. Alone, we rearrange sentences endlessly, tweaking and polishing, never quite satisfied. We delete paragraphs, entire sections of text, convinced that they're not up to par. And we wonder why it's so hard, why the words refuse to flow, why the process feels like pulling teeth. The isolation is crushing, a heavy weight that stifles creativity and breeds insecurity. And your inner critic, that relentless voice of negativity, is a terrible editor, focusing only on flaws and shortcomings. But the truth is, writing isn't meant to be a lonely ordeal. It's a conversation, a dialogue with yourself and with others. We need other eyes and minds to help us see what we're missing, to offer fresh perspectives and constructive feedback. The blank page isn't the enemy, it's simply a starting point, a canvas waiting to be filled. It's the loneliness, the feeling of being adrift in a sea of self-doubt that makes it so intimidating. Writing alone creates an echo chamber. Your doubts and fears just get louder. Perfectionism keeps us tinkering endlessly, losing sight of our message. Creativity starves in isolation. Ideas need air and new perspectives. A collaborator can offer a fresh metaphor, a new story, or a question that unlocks your work. The echo chamber is safe, but nothing new grows there. Breaking out means inviting in the messy, transformative energy of others. In the realm of creative endeavors, collaboration isn't just a process. It's where the magic truly happens. It's the crucible where diverse perspectives meet, ideas spark, and innovation flourishes. Imagine this. Someone reads your draft, pores over every word, and then asks, "What if?" It's not a critique, but rather an invitation to build together, to explore uncharted territories of thought and expression. Suddenly, you're not just refining what's already there. You're exploring entirely new possibilities, expanding the horizons of your project. You're not defending your work, but rather opening it up to the collective wisdom of the group. A colleague might suggest incorporating a compelling case study, transforming what was once a dry technical report into a captivating and relatable story. Collaboration transforms the act of writing from a solitary judgment to a vibrant process of discovery, where new insights emerge from the collective mind. It lightens the load, making the task feel less daunting and more manageable. And it gently reminds you that you don't need to possess all the answers yourself. The collective intelligence of the team is there to support you. One person's strength naturally balances another's weakness, creating a synergistic effect that elevates the entire project. The best collaborations are built on a foundation of mutual trust and generosity, where everyone is willing to share their expertise and support one another. Constructive feedback is a gift, generously given with the intention to lift the work up to its highest potential. Drafts achieve their full potential not through solitary agony and endless revisions in isolation, but through joyful, shared creation, where the process itself becomes a source of inspiration and fulfillment. Confidence is built, brick by brick, a process of incremental growth and self-discovery. It's not an overnight phenomenon, but rather a gradual accumulation of positive experiences and supportive interactions. Each small step forward contributes to a stronger foundation of self-belief, often by others. The encouragement and validation we receive from our peers, mentors, and community play a crucial role in shaping our confidence. Their belief in our abilities can often be the catalyst that propels us forward. I once shared a messy proposal, a jumble of ideas and half-formed thoughts, feeling vulnerable and exposed. The papers were disorganized, reflecting the chaos in my mind, expecting criticism, bracing myself for the inevitable barrage of corrections and suggestions. I anticipated my flaws would be magnified under scrutiny, but got encouragement instead. To my surprise, my colleagues focused on the potential in my ideas, offering constructive feedback with kindness and understanding. That support silenced my inner critic, the voice that constantly whispered doubts and insecurities. It allowed me to breathe easier and approach my work with renewed optimism, and gave me energy to keep going. The positive reinforcement fueled my motivation and inspired me to refine my proposal with greater enthusiasm. Another friend wrote a vulnerable essay, a deeply personal account of her struggles and triumphs, laying bare her innermost feelings. Her group encouraged her honesty, recognizing the courage it took to share such intimate details. They celebrated her vulnerability as a strength, and the response was overwhelming. Readers connected with her story on a profound level, offering words of support, gratitude, and shared experience. Collaboration doesn't just improve the writing, it refines the narrative, strengthens the arguments, and polishes the prose. It improves the writer. It fosters growth, expands perspectives, and cultivates a deeper understanding of the craft. You learn to see your work objectively, detaching yourself from the emotional investment and evaluating it with a critical eye, and accept feedback with grace. Understanding that criticism is not a personal attack, but an opportunity for growth and improvement. Supportive voices become your new, kinder inner monologue, replacing self-doubt with self-compassion and encouragement. Even a messy first draft, filled with imperfections and inconsistencies, can become beautiful with community, transformed into a polished and impactful piece through collaboration and shared vision. Like a symphony, where each instrument contributes to a harmonious whole, your voice is powerful, capable of resonating with others and inspiring change. When it harmonizes with others, amplifying its impact and creating a richer, more meaningful experience for both the creator and the audience. The joy of shared victory is unmatched, a feeling of camaraderie and accomplishment that strengthens bonds and fosters a sense of belonging. Together, we create work that moves and connects, leaving a lasting impact on the world and inspiring others to find their own voices. The first step is deciding to stop writing alone. Start small. Ask a trusted colleague to swap drafts. Look for your people in your network or online communities. Be brave and put out the call. You'll be surprised who answers. Create a space built on kindness and reciprocity. Celebrate the courage it takes to share a messy draft. Your best writing comes from connection and community. Your flock is waiting. Reach out, and together you'll write words that matter.